Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Circle of the Moon. So when we last left off, we had spent time using a ridiculously bizarre super jump here to explore the castle and find upgrades and stuff. And, well, we're about to go do that again. That's not going to be all the video is, it's just that there's something that I forgot in the last video, so we're going to take care of that before we get to the meat and potatoes of this one. Before we do that, though, I'm going to actually, no. Hey, there you are. What's up, buddy? I'm going to kill you now. Remember quickly, you have good, yeah, 4, 4, 6, 1, 9. Yeah, 5,000 experience. That's pretty good. It's pretty good experience, especially for something that's relatively easy to kill once I turn on the, immunity to wind or whatever it is I've got going on here. But that's enough of that. Now time to put a barrier up because we're back in an area with weak things that are flying around while we're trying to go places. So we can finally get up here with a few super jumps. And then we'll jump over to our wondrous Venus Thunderbird combo. Still say that sounds like it should be a car. Better yet, a really cool car. But yeah, in order to pick up 2 bonuses. First one, an HP max increase. Because, yeah, why not? Wait, that's a HP or that's a MP? I'm pretty sure it was MP, but I actually wasn't paying attention. Actually, no, I'm going to keep this. So, ow. There we go. Okay. Then we're going to fight some things and some stuff. Also, if you want to change up which sub-weapon you're using, this is a good place to do it. As I think with the exception of the cross, you can pick up any one of the sub-weapons here. As you see, we've been hitting the candle. There's no hearts to find, but there are sub-weapons. And a heart. Okay. So there's 1 heart, but whatever. And there we go. Okay. Now we've gotten all the stuff that we can in the castle, with the exception of going into the battle arena, which we don't want to do yet, because battle arena, place is hard. I'm going to save that for, like, one of the last things we do here. So, where's my fireballs? There we go. Balls of fire. I don't know why I felt like saying it that way. But yeah. So pretty much with the exception of the area that we're going to be spending our time in today, and the, what's it called? Blah, blah, blah. I just said it like 5 seconds ago, and now my brain doesn't want to work. Hooray! Battle arena. We've pretty much found everything we can in this castle, as far as the little upgrades and everything. Get back here. You're a good experience, and you're relatively easy to fight if I use this spell. Get back here. Without this spell, he's actually pretty hard to fight. Mostly because I don't know if there's actually a pattern to the way those little wind blades fly. But thankfully, because of this, I don't need to worry about where they fly. If they hit me, who cares? It actually heals me. Not that I need the healing right now, but, you know, at least the fact that I'm invulnerable from those attacks, or from anything involving him. Because, yeah, the way the game works is every enemy is classified as a certain element, and their attacks, as well as, ooh, a mind high. Sounds like a fun time for all. But, their attacks, as well as just running into them, counts as damage of that element. So, yeah, you're pretty much completely invulnerable. Yeah, turn this on. So you're more or less invulnerable if you turn on the, you know, barrier thing for their element. So that spell is a little overpowered, arguably. There we go. And then a few super jumps into the observation tower and the classic Castlevania track, Vampire Killer, to accompany it. I'm not quite sure why I turned that off now that I think about it. I partially wonder why they waited so long to put this track into the game until more or less the last area of the game. There we go, die. But, you know, I can't complain. Vampire Killer is one of the classic Castlevania tracks, so it's kind of hard to argue with, you know, including it at all. The fact that it's here is great. You suck. You stupid... What is this thing anyway? Legion? Come on. Let me use my whip. There we go. Yep, Legion. I kind of like the interpretation of the other Castlevania games, which is a giant pile of corpses somehow amalgamated into an abomination against anything and everything. This is just creepy looking. Also, it kind of reminds me of Legion from Shin Megami Tensei, I think, where they use a design similar to that. It sounds about right. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Okay. Okie dokie, see, let's go to our wondrous Venus Thunderbird combo. Cause the enemy here... There we go, alright. Not that it matters because we're going to fight another one in a second here. Ow. Ow. Stupid Minotaurs. There we go. Okay. Not that I've used any sub-weapons. I should probably change that, because they can be extremely useful here. Go. Alright. I think that should be the last one. Yes. All that for a heart upgrade. Yay. Or something. Okay, and then we come back into here. Actually, you know what? Let's really quickly... Alright, I forgot. You can loop around on the menu. Silly me. You know, you guys aren't worth fighting. You really aren't. Or maybe you are. I don't know. 7872. 1500 isn't bad. Alright, and in this room, we'll first go in here, like this. Because, wind armors. And since that does heal us, as you'll see, after I take the hit does 0 damage, but then once well, the hit takes 0 damage, and I think actually when you use these, even if you don't take the damage, you do always suffer the knockback. we go. You know what? Forget this. Venus Thunderbird all the way. There we go. Venus Thunderbird. It's 3 hits. And, oh, one more, okay. There we go. And then jump up here, around, and then I think we have to go through 3 or 4 more of these guys. There we go. Go, and is that, or is there one? Nope, there's one more, okay. Right, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing this, you see that little flash? That means that we've uncovered more of the map, so the power is increasing. Not that it matters much what the power increase is, as right now we've got an 86.7% increase to our strength. So, yeah, as I said, with the way the damage formula works, that's a pretty solid increase to our damage output. But now we run all the way back through this empty room. Castlevania. Castlevania. Alright. Because that thing hit me. Why am I trying to whip? I can't. I can do this though. Haha. There we go. Okay. And then, actually, I'll keep this going. And how long does curse last for? Do I want to bother keeping this going? Or do I want to just heal? There we go. First you die. There we go. Ow. And let's see if I remember correct. Ow. And then... maybe it's somewhere else. Okay, I guess it's higher up. There we go. And then we sit here and attack Catabolus. Or a Catabolus. You know, that's one of, in my opinion, the most underrated summons in the Final Fantasy series. Just as a complete non sequitur discussion. At least I think it is. If I remember correctly what the heck it does in Final Fantasy... Or, no, did I say Final Fantasy 7? I meant the Final Fantasy series. But, because Catabolus, if I remember correctly, comes from Final Fantasy 5? You know, because I mean, that's one of my favorites. You figure I remember that better. Yeah, because I know it's in Final Fantasy 5, I just can't remember if it showed up in any other ones. I think it might have. For some reason I want to say it was also in 6 and maybe even 7. Go. Go. One more of these guys to go through in here. Go, okay. And HP max increase means we're just about at 900 hit points. That is a lot of hit points. Oh hey. I forgot you were still out here. Okay, that worked. I was trying to kill these guys anyway, considering their attacks can turn me to stone. Which, I mean, if you have one of these barriers up, isn't so bad, I guess. You can still attack while doing this. But considering the fact that while you're stoned or turned to ice, you actually take extra damage than what you normally would from enemy attacks, you do want to, like, nip that in the bud as soon as possible when you get the chance. Alright, quickly top off our health. And it might be a good time to stop or not. I'm not sure, really. Because from here, this section just gets harder. And we want it, there we go. Alright, let's try aiming in the right direction this time. Ow! Stupid Dullahans. Alright, and then here we have... There we go. Alright. Well, they didn't need all three of those, but yeah. Best to make sure that the thing is dead when you're trying to kill it. Alright, let's see, so far we found everything along here. And now comes... Actually, this room isn't that bad. This room's pretty easy. Ooh, stylish suit. Actually... Nah. Not worth it. Go. Okay, I believe it's... No, wait, I'm thinking of a different room, never mind. Let's say there's a secret in here, but no, there isn't. I'm lying. Don't pay attention to me. Okay. Let's remember correctly, it's in the next room. Actually, if I remember correctly, then the next room. This is a much better option. The next room is Hyadain, who does plant-based damage, and it really is only worthwhile to hit her in her naked plant woman body. The rose, you can hurt her, but it does, you see here, 9 damage versus 76 damage. Okay, for this guy though, Venus Thunderbird the whole way. Ah! There we go. I'm actually thinking about it. Venus Thunderbird really didn't do us much good there, did it? No, wrong one. Because most of the damage came from the crosses, which don't factor in damage bonuses. I don't need to be worrying about you right now, Mr. Demon. Okay, now I can worry about you. There we go. Aha! I don't need to stop watching. I think that's the last thing in this room. Yep, other than MP max increase. Alright, and I suppose I should turn off this spell. It's not doing us any good anymore. You know, as much as I like Vampire Killer, the song here, there is, well, one thing that just makes it kind of weird for me to listen to it is, have you ever heard Hyadain, I think is how it's pronounced? He's a guy that does basically lyrical remixes of video games in Japanese, and they usually have this kind of weird sense of humor to them, For example, the fact that he's got this remix of Crashman's theme basically has Crashman confessing his love to Mega Man in the kind of raunchiest way you could think of, as bizarre as that sounds. But that's kind of par for the course with this guy's music. And yeah, he actually did one not of Castlevania, but Konami YY World, I think it's what the game is called, which is... Ow! Okay, I didn't think you'd be able to hit me while I was there. No! Judge Doogling Mowgli. Alright, that's enough of that. I was hoping to get some, you know, experience and stuff off of those guys, but yeah, no, not worth it. Alright. But yeah, they're saying he did one of, there we go, Konami YY World, which is basically a Konami mascot collection action platformer thing. I don't really know, I've never played it, and what I've heard of it sounds kind of bizarre. There we go. But yeah, and it, of course, because it was the NES era, and also because it was, you know, Konami. Let's see if we go up, that will actually... Actually, where are we? We are here. So, yeah, this will lead to where we want to go eventually, but first thing we want to do is come here. And what is in this room? I forget. Okay, topless, I can live with that. Oh, you know, until I get myself turned to stone like an idiot. There we go. Get topless and Legion. Well, it's not as bad as some of the other rooms that are just filled with really tough, powerful things, but... There we go. Heart max increase. Alright, Catobolus is dead. Let's kill Legion. There we go. Alright. But yeah. And it just, one of the things that always sticks in my head is, since the song from the game for Castlevania was, of course, Vampire Killer. Okay, let's hope we can do this. Where are you? There you are! Run, 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 run. That's a devil. We don't want to fight that thing yet. Ow. However, except this isn't quite where we want to be yet. There's one last thing we want to take care of here, and I can't whip right. Stupid me. Alright, so it is what I was thinking. Oh, it was. Okay. What's the best way to handle this? That's what I'm doing in that menu. That's not the menu I wanted. There we go. Because we want, there we go, this. You know what? No, we don't. We don't want that. We don't want that. At least we don't want that right now. What we want is to finish out today's adventures. Nope, wrong one. There we go. And just because I didn't get a chance to use it more when it would have been useful, I'm going to do this now. Yeah, okay, we want to go this way. It just pretty much lets us run through weak enemies with reckless abandon. But yeah, that has been another episode of Let's Play Castle... Oh, I think I was talking about with Hyadain. But yeah, they did, since the song the song that it's uses for the Castlevania section of that game is Vampire Killer. It ends up, he did the lyrics on that, and the only thing I can ever remember is the fact that one of the lyrics in there, doing the whole portion of it, is a lyric talking about that pretty much if you translate it to English comes out as, with my whip and holy water, this might get a bit kinky. And on that note, I'm going to leave you guys to think that over. And tune in, and as always, tune in next time, where we'll be taking on the second to last boss of the game, grabbing one last thing in the last area there. But until then, as always, later folks.